Look around your room right now. Seriously, look around. Look at the piles. Look at the drawers. Look at the closets. Look at the garage. Look at the storage bins. Look at the random cords, the mysterious screws, the old rugs your dog pees on, the toys your kids haven't touched in 3 years, the clothes you might wear someday. And ask yourself honestly, did you buy all this stuff or did this stuff buy you? Because at some point you stopped owning things and your things started owning you. And nobody wants to say this out loud because everybody gets emotional about objects. And if you have figured it out, please let me know in the comments. Tell me what I can do. But this is what I'm learning. And then I ask, and I always think, oh, that could be useful someday. Oh, don't waste it. Oh, keep it just in case. Meanwhile, my house looks like this stressed nervous system exploded in physical form. My kids bring out stuff and don't put things away. I bring out stuff, don't put things away. I start cooking and do this and I never clean up and so on and so forth. The dishes pile up and then I do one mass load, 1 hour of cleaning my kitchen and doing that. And today I want to end it. Not with fake aesthetic minimalist nonsense, not with beige influential minimalism. I'm talking about psychological warfare against chaos. We are reclaiming our attention, our peace, our energy, our space, and our lives because our house should support our life, not become a full-time job. Nobody talks about the real cost of clutter because clutter is not physical. I mean, people talk about it. That's why I'm talking about it. It's neurological. Every object in your house silently asks your brain, fix me, organize me, remember me, clean me, store me, deal with me, plan for me, feel guilty about me. Thousands of tiny psychological tabs open at once. And what happens if you have so many tabs on your phone or your computer open? It slows down. It wastes battery. And your brain never rests. And people wonder why they feel anxious in their own homes because they built a museum of unfinished decisions. You are not relaxing. You are surviving inventory. And when people say, well, it's wasteful to get rid of things. No, what's wasteful is sacrificing your peace for objects you don't even use. You are paying mentally, emotionally, spatially, financially, energetically to protect junk. And I know this because I'm calling myself out too. I got piles and corners, storage shed full, boxes full of maybe, kids' toys overflowing, stuff from old houses, stuff from old identities, stuff from old versions of life, books and everything. We had a 5-bedroom house and we shoved it all into a 1,000 square foot house. And suddenly I realized, oh, I wasn't organizing abundance. I was drowning in excess. That realization hit hard. Most people are not keeping objects. They are keeping fear. That's the truth. Fear says, what if I need it someday? Okay, let's be honest. If you haven't used something in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 6 months, you probably don't need it. Especially if it's a $20 item available at any hardware store or convenience store or whatever, everything store, you are not preparing for survival. You are rehearsing scarcity. And the craziest part, the clutter itself becomes the disaster, not the lack of objects. The objects create overwhelm, stress, cleaning, maintenance, frustration, arguments, shame, distraction, exhaustion. I used to have 5 cars. You know what that's like? Oh my gosh, you got to keep them all up. You can't drive them all. What the heck? Why do I need this? What is it proving to anybody? You are literally sacrificing your current life for hypothetical future scenarios. That's insanity when you finally see it clearly. Your house is not a storage unit. You know, this is the sentence that changed my life. My home is not a storage unit for imaginary futures. Boom. That's it. Most homes are filled with fantasy future selves, guilt, nostalgia, fear, backup plans, delayed decisions. And your home is supposed to be restorative, functional, breathable, peaceful, easy to reset, easy to clean, easy to live in, not a warehouse. And here's the thing, minimalism is not about owning nothing. Minimalism is owning what fully serves life. That's different. A carpenter with 300 organized tools is more minimalist than somebody with a random junk scattered across every surface because intentionality is the point. Everything needs a purpose, a home, a function, and a reason to stay. And the children's toy lie. This is an uncomfortable truth. Kids do not need mountains of toys. Adults need mountains of toys to feel less guilty. Kids play deeply with sticks, blankets, cardboard boxes, imagination, forts, dirt, movement, stories. Too many toys actually destroys focus, destroys imagination. Kids stop becoming creators and become consumers. And then parents spend their whole lives organizing, sorting, stepping on, cleaning, restoring, rotating plastic chaos. And the craziest part, the kids often play with three favorite things anyway. Everything else is visual noise, distraction. This one hit me hard. My dog keeps peeing on the rug. Why am I protecting the rug? Seriously. At some point, the rug stopped serving the household, and now the household serves the rug. Cleaning it, worrying about it, replacing it, washing it, managing it, hanging it up to dry, washing it again, putting it back in, over and over. And anything that repeatedly creates stress without meaningful value needs to be questioned. What is it? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Get rid of the rug. And this applies to rugs, furniture, decorations, storage bins, clothes, broken projects, emotional keepsakes, everything. You are allowed to let things go. Minimalism only works permanently when it becomes identity based. Not, I'm trying to declutter. You're manifesting trying. And that fails. Instead, I am a steward of peaceful space. Different energy. I keep what I can responsibly maintain. Huge. My home supports life. I do not store chaos. I choose breathing room over backup clutter. That's the shift. Because the goal is not less stuff. The goal is more life, more movement, more clarity, more creativity, more ease, more peace, more attention, more presence. So here are the rules. These are the laws. Write them on your wall if you have to. You know, it's like you put the 10 commandments on the frame of your door so you see them every day when you leave and every day when you return. Rule 1, every item must earn its space. Rule 2, if it has no home, it is clutter. Rule 3, open space is not empty, it's functional peace. Rule 4, I can buy many things again. I cannot buy back mental clarity. Rule 5, the floor is not storage. Rule 6, my drawers should close easily. Rule 7, I release what no longer serves life. Rule 8, enough is a superpower. Rule 9, would I carry this into my next life chapter? Rule 10, my home is for living, not warehousing. Okay, enough philosophy. Here's the practical plan and how we actually fix this. Step 1, stop the inflow. Minimalism fails if more stuff keeps entering than leaving. Every purchase must pass. Where will this live? What problem does it solve? What maintenance does it create? And what leaves if it enters? No home, no purchase. Step 2, create donation momentum. Do not emotionally debate every object. That's the trap. Momentum matters more than perfection. One grocery bag out every day for 30 days changes a house. Remove fantasy self clutter. Get rid of hobby clutter for hobbies you don't do, clothes for identity you don't live, projects you secretly quit years ago. Someday objects. Your real life deserves space too. Step 4, containers are limits. Containers are boundaries. One toy bin, one tool drawer, one closet space, one cupboard. When full, something exits. That prevents relapse. Step 5, reset weekly. Minimalism is not a one time purge, it's maintenance. 1 hour weekly, clean surfaces, reset rooms, empty donation box, remove broken items, restore order. Done. It's like the maintenance of a yard. If you don't do anything with your yard for a year, it is overgrown and it'll take you forever to get rid of it. But if you do a little bit every week, it is real easy to maintain. Listen carefully. The richest moments of your life will not come from objects. They will come from connection, health, love, nature, creativity, movement, peace, presence, and purpose. And most of these require almost no stuff. You can sit outside under a tree and feel richer than a man trapped in a mansion full of junk or full of really nice things, but it is junk essentially because peace is wealth. Ease is wealth. Attention is wealth. Breathing room is wealth. And maybe, just maybe, the reason so many people feel trapped today is because they built lives too heavy to carry. So this is your permission slip. Let it go. Not because you hate the object, but because you love your life more. We used to get things like, oh, this is for our house when we get the house that can hold all this stuff. This is for when we get this place that can hold this stuff, and I'll have a place to put all these things. This is the couch for my future house, you know. So stop. What do you live now? Love life more. This week, fill one box, one, and ask yourself, what kind of life am I making room for? If this hits you hard, good. That means you already know. The life you want requires space to exist. So clear the path. Train your mind, train your environment, train your life. And remember, you do not need more storage. You need more clarity. A little bit of maintenance every single day, every single week. Go in love and peace with wisdom and understanding. Enjoy your day.